Hi, this is Jeannie at Trinity Tree, and today I'm going to show you the Christmas decorations that I'm going to put on my Christmas tree. My plan was to do this like a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live, but our internet connection is kind of bad weather today, so our internet connection is not great. So what I'm going to do is just show you the items, and I'll do it as a premiere, and it will premiere on Facebook and on YouTube. So the way that works is it's a pre-recorded live, but a pre-recorded video, but then when it plays on Facebook or YouTube, then I will be there and can respond to comments and so forth. So I thought that would be the easiest way today to make sure that the video doesn't get interrupted. I'm going to start out with showing you the things. Now my tree is a 10-foot green flock tree, and it has the tiny little clear lights, and it also has the G40 multicolor lights. Now I'm not a huge fan of multicolor lights, but they're kind of old-fashioned looking, and Matt, my grandson that's 10 years old, and my other grandchildren too, Maggie and AJ, they like the colored lights, so this year I'm going to leave the colored lights on there. So I pulled a lot of things, or David did. If you're not familiar with Trinity Tree is an online business that my daughter and son-in-law, Carrie and David Martin, own. So I turned an order in yesterday, and David pulled all these items for me, and then Terry, my husband, brought them home this morning. So I'm going to start showing you the things that I pulled. We'll start with the tree topper first. And it's hard to know. I'm not always sure that I'll use everything that I brought out. I may use some of it, and then some of it I may not. But anyway, I'll show you what I've got. This first spray, and the number is XX0993N4. It's about 25 inches, and the price is $7.75. I know that taking off that paper's kind of noisy, but it's a very glittery white spray with little plastic blue balls, and there's some little glittery styrofoam balls too. But they kind of have a mercury look about them. I tell you what, I'm going to bring my camera in a little closer, so just hang on, and that way you can see that a little better. Let me just fix my camera. Okay. That's better. Now then, you can see that a little better. This is about 25 inches in length, and it's just really white and glittery with the silver. It's got silver balls and blue balls. Okay, I was thinking about a tree topper. So I have also this old-fashioned look tinsel spray, and this is a Raz item, and it is F3831016, and the price is $4.97. But it has the tinsel is soft, and it has little silver bells, and they jingle a little bit. And of course these limbs are wired, so you can shape those. But I brought some of those, so this is all for my tree topper. I'm sorry, I know this cellophane makes a clattering noise. This next piece is pretty large. It's 31 inches. It comes in white and red, and it's like a flocked, that's almost like a polyester and glitter stem. It's a little more expensive. It's $16.50 per stem, but it's really large. I mean, you can see it's 31 inches, and these limbs are wired, so you can bend them if you choose to. You can fan these out. I don't know how many of these it will take in the top of my tree, but I brought out white, and the red is the same way. Red is the same price. The red is a different number though. Well, but anyway, that's a flock tree limb. Now my next sprays are shorter sprays, and they're going to be what I fill in on my tree with. And the first one is Raz, and it's F3706933, and this spray is just $6.99. It's a green, kind of a cedar flocked spray, and it has some multicolored balls on it. Of course, the limbs, the stem is brown. It's about 24 inches or so, and it has some little plastic multicolored balls, and they're different sizes, and they're wired, so you could, put them on your tree and, move those around if you wanted to, and just spread that little flocked limb out, and that really will cover up a lot of space. I love these. These are old-fashioned icicles. I love things that you can use year after year. And, I don't always, just because I have access to Trinity Tree doesn't mean I'll always go and get new Christmas decorations every year. What I'll do is I'll use some new things on my tree, and as Carrie gets her decorations down, I'll go up there and ramble through her boxes, and I'll pull out some things that she used last year that may or may not be on the website, and if she's not going to use them this year, I may use some of them. This is an acrylic icicle that's like 14 inches, and it's only $2.38. It comes in the light blue and the clear, and this is one of those things that, when you purchase it, I guess it will break, but it's not going to break real easy. If I dropped it on my floor, it might break. My floor is porcelain. But I think I just love that. It's 14 inches, and I'm going to hang these on my tree. But it comes in clear and blue, and the number is the number's different, I believe. XN9792 is the clear. Oh, they are the same. The number is the same, so you make a choice on the website whether you choose the clear or the blue. But those are just acrylic icicles for $2.38. And this is another flock branch that's just a little shorter branch. It's probably about 12 or 14 inches, and it's only $2.50. The number is XS9572. The branches are nice and thick. They're like larger than a pencil. And of course, they're wired. You can fan those out and shape those. This is a great branch too for floral centerpieces. And I had to have a snowball spray. This snowball spray is X16048, and it's $4.25. It's on a brown branch, and it has a little different size snowballs, and they're kind of stuck together. You just have to kind of spread those out, but they're on wired stems, and they're different sizes, and they also have like a little pom-pom kind of ball, and they're very glittery, very pretty. They're kind of a crunchy, they feel crunchy snowball. But that's only $4.25. I love jingle bells. My tree, I want to have kind of an old-fashioned look, so I picked out some things that were had a vintage look. This is a jingle bell spray, and it's red, but it's not just a bright red. It's more of a deep red, a country red. I don't know exactly how to describe that, but it's not just a real bright Christmas red. The jingle bells are metal, and it's on a brown stem. The jingle bells are about the size of a ping pong ball, and they do have clappers in them, but they're kind of a dull sound, so it's not like jingle bells you'd hang on your door and, would ring real pretty. But the number on it is F3706763, and it's $6.99. This next one is a Raz tinsel spray, and this is kind of an emerald green, and it has the tinsel, and then it has some like little balls on the ends. Of course, all these limbs are wired, so you can just spread that out. And the stem is foil covered too. That's a little different, so that gives it a little extra shine. I'm using some, and just to show you the difference between the emerald green and the lime green. This one is lime and this one is emerald. So I'm using both colors on my tree. The number on this one is F3822719, and they're $4.97 each. And it comes in the green or the red. This next little spray is also from Raz, and it's a set of 2. It's a shorter spray. I like working with this size piece. This is a tinsel spray from Raz, and it comes as a set of 2. The number is F3706950, and it's $10.99 for a set of 2. And let me stop right here. If you would, I hope that you'll share our link with your friends. If you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, let us know where you're from. Just make a note in the comments. We love to know where our viewers are from. Okay, and if you would, share our link with your friends. And if you're on Facebook, we hope that you'll like our page while you're here. And if you're watching on YouTube, we hope that you'll subscribe to our channel. But this tinsel spray from Raz comes in, it's a set of 2. One is red and one is lime green. And this is wired. The stem is very glittery, and you can just spread this out. This will cover a lot of area on your Christmas tree. It's $10.99 for a set of 2. One lime and one red. This next pick is also a pick from Raz. It is a multicolored spray. It's just jewel-like. It's got just all sorts of different colors in it, a lot of blue, green, and fuchsia. The number on it is F3860881, and the price is $4.75. The stem is kind of a full colored in the blue. And these limbs are wired. There's like 5 stems on this, so you can kind of spread that out. If you were making a small decoration, well, these are threaded on there by wire. I'm not sure about cutting that off and using, you know, an individual stem or not, but that's very pretty, very shiny. This next pick is an inexpensive pick. The number is XV756127, but it's only, I think that's $1.75. It's just a white plastic snowy pick, but you can spread it out, and it's just got little glossy little limbs. And of course, sometimes you'll get something like this, and they're kind of stuck together, and you just have to kind of pull them apart. And if you'll notice too, this pick, it looks pretty white, you know, in this picture, but if you put it up next to something snow white, it's not as white. But once you get it on your tree, it'll be fine. You know, it actually, and it may not show up on the camera, it looks kind of dingy to me, which is just the plastic and the glue and that sort of thing. But once you get it on your tree, it will not look like that. It'll be glittery and white. I think this was a pick that I meant to show you a while ago in the that I'm going to use in the tree topper. It's a Raz, cause see how long it is. It's a Raz stem, and it is F3502299, and it sells for $9.99, and it has 3 large snowflakes on it, and they're about 7 or 8 inches or so wide, and they're wired, and you can, you know, move those around and shape them. Next, I'll show you some garlands I picked out. I really haven't picked out ribbon yet, but I'll start with this garland. This garland is, the number on it is MTX 46490, and it's $9.99. It really does not show up well on the website. It's a kind of a chenille, fuzzy, it's about 3 inches in width, and I will have to look. 4 or 5 feet in length. I'm not sure, I'll just have to look at the product description. But it's wired, so you can shape this. This would really be a really good craft material too, if you were needing to make, I don't know, Santa hats, Santa boots, or anything like that. But it's made out of a chenille, a polyester, and it's shiny and it's wired, and I'm gonna see how that looks using that on my tree. But like I say, it really doesn't show up well on the website, but I like this product, so I'm gonna enjoy using that, I think. Okay. And then I'm not sure that I'm going to use this, but I'll show it to you. We have some popcorn balls, ornaments on the website, but David had trouble locating them yesterday. So if I don't find the popcorn balls, I may not use the garland. But this is a popcorn garland. Of course, it's made out of plastic. It's really very realistic. It's MTX 16743, and it's $12.99 a strand. And ever so often it looks like cranberries. But I mean, the kernels just really look, like popcorn. I really like this because it's just plastic. You can use this year after year, and it's not, it's lightweight, but it will drape well. Some products can be so light that you can't get them to drape on your tree, but this has got enough weight to it that it'll drape well. So if David can find those popcorn balls, I will use that. If not, I'll probably wait and use it another time. Let go. The browser has chewed up the tail of my sweater while I was sitting here. Browser, you want to come here and see everybody? Come here. Come here. He doesn't want to get off my feet right now. Okay, this is another little garland that is, the number is XG772927, and it's $8.99. It's snowball garland. I love snowballs. I love anything snowballs. I guess it's because, we live in Mississippi and we never get any snow. Or very little snow. But this is a snowball garland, and the snowballs, they're a little larger than a tennis ball, but not, a little larger than a ping pong ball, but not as big as a tennis ball. And it's on a white branchy. This is not a long garland. It's, it's about, 3 feet, but it's got good many snowballs on it. But I like that, and it's wired. You can just move that around, in different ways. And the snowballs are glittery. Next, I'll show you my ornaments. Well, let me show you this. I brought this out. I was not sure if I'm going to put it on my tree or not. It's kind of a faux branch, a couple of branches. It's like an icy log. It's probably 20 inches in length. The SKU number is MTX 47726. And I'm undecided right now. I don't know if I'm going to use that on my tree or not. If not, I may use it, somewhere else in the house. I brought several ornaments out. This is a Raz ornament, and the number is 3736503. It's $20.99, but it's a set of 3. It's a metal disc. I like to call, the way these are shaped, they have a little, they're kind of shaped like an M&M. They're not just flat, they're raised in the center, sort of. So it's kind of like an M&M. But it has this is a dog picture, and it's the same on the front and on the back. And I think these are about 5 or 6 inches. It's a 6-inch ornament, and it's made out of metal and it has a red bow. So it's kind of heavy, but you know, it's the kind of thing that you can hang on to year after year, because unless it gets scratched up or something, you know, it's not gonna break. It's the kind of ornament that your kids will love for sure. And of course, the 3 dog pictures are all different. This one has got, you know, 3 dogs on it, and it's the same picture on the back. It's a dog driving a sleigh. It has a lot of color in it, so it'll fit well with my multicolor lights. Excuse me. Sorry. So if you're just now joining me, this is Jeannie from Trinity Tree, and I just wanted to show you the ornaments that I pulled and brought to my house that I'm going to use on my Christmas tree. I'm doing this as a pre-recorded video because my internet connection is just so bad today because of our weather. So you may be watching it on Facebook and you may be watching it on YouTube, but my plan is to do it as a premiere. So I'll be watching, and I'll be in the comment section if you have any questions. But this one is the picture of a dog driving a train. These are just real cute. I like these. Now, what I like to do on my tree is, you know, I like to use some filler ornaments that are less expensive, of course. And then, say for instance, like on this, I only brought home 1 set of 3. So I will use, you know, some ornaments like this that cost a little more, and then I'll fill in with some color with some cheaper things. So this ornament is, the number on this, it's just a lime green cut full ornament, styrofoam ball, light as a feather, but lots of color. It is XY652535, and it's only $2.99, and it's a 4-inch ornament. This is what's called a magic ball ornament. I don't know why it's called that, but I liked it because it has some blue and some red, and it has some pink. This inner stripe area, which is kind of an iridescent glittery foil, it has a pinkish look to it. It's red on top and blue on the bottom, and it's almost a 5-inch ball, and it is, the number is 248242, and it's $5.75. So I just got a few of these. This is a Raz ball. It's a set of 2, very glittery, and it's a 4 or 5-inch ball. The number is 3606824, and I think it's on sale right now. $7.31 for a set of 2. So it's a really pretty emerald green and a bright pretty red. Very glittery, very pretty. This is one of my favorite ball ornaments for the year. These are beautiful. They are from Raz, and I believe they're glass, and the number is 3822996. And I'm sorry I didn't write the price down, but they are a set of 4, but they are just a pretty glossy color. There's no glitter. You can't see through them. They're just solid. It's kind of a solid color. And the colors are not, you know, they're not just your typical Christmassy colors. The red is more of a cranberry red, and that's just kind of a medium blue, not necessarily turquoise or anything. And the green is just it's just an odd green. It's not emerald, it's not lime, and it includes an orange. I love that. So, I mean, they're just, you know, that's just really, you know, kind of, well, maybe they're not glass. Let me look. Well, they are are glass, and they're $22.97 for a set of 4. So it's not a bad price. So I brought home like 2 sets of these to go on the tree. This is just a ribbed ball. It's white, styrofoam, kind of has an iridescent look, and it's just glittery. And you know, with ornaments that come from China, you're gonna see things like this. I see like it's either a glue spot or something, and you know, you just have to put that on your tree and hang it where something like that doesn't show. But you know, mishaps with glue and things like that are gonna happen. This is XY663594, and it's $4.99, but that's a large size ball. This is some more of the Raz vintage look. I love these old-fashioned Santa faces. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It says Merry Christmas on one side, and then on the other side, it's kind of an old-fashioned Christmas tree. It's also that disc style ornament. It's round, it's got glitter on the edge, and it's, you know, thicker in the center. It is made out of glass. And this one is 3752851. It's $12.99, but it's a set of 2. And they're different. It's a different version of a Santa. And he looks like some dark pink like. So it's gonna blend well with the multicolored tree. And on the back, it has bells. So you get both of these for the $12.99. Very pretty, but I love that old-fashioned Santa. Isn't that pretty? If you're just now dropping in, I hope that you'll share our link with your friends. This is Jeannie from Trinity Tree, and these are some things that I brought home from Trinity Tree to put on my Christmas tree here at the house, and we plan to decorate it tonight. And I thought the easiest way for me to show you the items individually would be to do it like this. All right, here is another Raz ornament, and this is another one that, you know, this is not breakable. It's like a thin piece of MDF. It's black, and it's solid black on the back. So if you wanted to write a message on an ornament like this, that would be cute. It's got Santas, and the number is 3516379. It's about 5 inches. This is a big ornament. 6 inches. So it's, you know, it's thin. It's probably about 1/4 of an inch thick, but it's 6 inches. So it, you know, and it's got a red ribbon string. And again, it's only $15.99, but it's a set of 4, and they're all different. They're all snowmen. This one says Jingle All the Way. And this one says Merry and Bright. You know, these would be great ornaments to go on a wreath too. And this one says Comfort and Joy. These are cute. I like these. And I like these are, you know, these are not breakable, not something you're gonna have to worry about. You can use those year after year. But with that plain on the back, you know, if you wanted to, you know, if you're into chalk couture, this would be great. And you could have a message. You could put like Noel or whatever, something on the back. And then that way, you know, when your ornament turns, it gets, you know, turned on your tree, then you could have a front and a back. This ornament is from Raz, and it's an oval glass disc. It's about 4.5 inches tall and about 3.5 inches wide. It's glass, and it has glitter on the edge. It again has the old-fashioned Santa. And on the back, it's got a picture of a bird on a branch with an ornament. And the number is 3752852, and it's $12.99 for a set of 2. They're different. The other one is shaped different, and it has a Santa and a Bambi. I love that. Or the reindeer. I thought it was Bambi, but I guess it's reindeer. And then on the back, it has a wreath. And this one is gold colored. But I love the vintage look. It kind of has that old, dingy kind of look. I like that. So my tree, I'm going for kind of an old-fashioned look. It's a 10-foot green flock tree. It's a tree I've been using for several years. It's not new. And it has some tiny clear lights, and it also has some G40 multicolor lights. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this white poinsettia or not. There's not anything wrong with it. I'm just not sure if I need it, but I thought I might need more white color. The number is NF3000027, and it's only $1.97. It's just a little white poinsettia pick, and of course you can shape that. It's glittery, but it's a pretty little pick. And I thought, well, depending on, you know, if I have too many things that are too much color, I might need to bring in some white. So I brought that just in case. Well, I brought several of those. This is one that I love. Again, it's an ornament that you can keep year after year. The number on it, it's like a little book. It's like an old-fashioned little book. It has a gold cord, and the number on it is L15150, and it's $12.75. But it has it feels like fabric. It may not be, but it feels like painted fabric, but it opens up. So, and it's magnetic. So it's just great. So this would be a perfect gift, and it's pretty on the back too. But if you have someone that you want to put a special little gift in, whether it be money or jewelry or a note, a letter, or anything like that, or maybe you wanted to keep your kids' letters to Santa Claus, you could fold them up and put them in there and hang that on your tree. That would be so cute. So I got 3 of these. I have 3 grandchildren, so I have 3 of these little books. Now, I'm sure that my grandchildren are not going to appreciate the vintage look of this. They will, however, appreciate that it opens and it might contain something special for them. So we'll see how that goes. I love these. These are also from Raz. Excuse me. The number on these are 333319030. They're bells. They're glass bells. They're from Raz, and they're on sale right now. I believe they must be, because it's 2 for $8.50. But they're glass. And they have a little black velvet hanger, and they're looped together, so you hang them in clusters of 2, and they are glass, and they're that mercury kind of glass. I'm not sure that if you can tell that on the camera or not, but they also have little clappers. I'm gonna take the paper off of one. Oh yeah. So it has like a little glass clapper. So how cute. I love these. They're about 7 inches or so. 7.5 inches. And they have, it's just like a fishing line connection there, and the little velvet hanger. And it's a set of 2. That's one. And then there's also silver. So you get 4 bells. You get a silver one and a set of red. And you can tell that mercury look. I like that. You know, I've got one of those. I put a lamp in my living room the other day that has that mercury glass look. So I really like those. Those are pretty, and that really will be a pretty vintage look for my tree. So I brought home several sets of those. I like that. Put those back in the box. think I got a whole box full of those, which is like a set of 6. This is some more blue. This is a 4-inch ball, and the number is felt. It is 254269, and it's $4.99. It's just that pretty medium blue and red, and it has just like a little red velvet ribbon around it and a red ribbon hanger. Styrofoam. Lightweight. This is some Raz ornaments, and I love these, and they're really just not very expensive, I don't think. They are, looks like they're made of MDF, and they're about 6 inches. They're just little board shape. They are $3716269, and it's $5.99 for a set of 2. So it has the little reindeer, and it's plain on the back. Again, if you're into painting or chalk couture, that'd be a great little ornament to put a message on the back. It's got a little decoration, but it's just a little deer, little reindeer, and then kind of the old-fashioned Santa. I like that. Lots of blue. Whoops, careful. All right, this ornament, this is a Raz ornament, and it's glass, and this is probably one of the more expensive ornaments that I brought out. It's kind of, it looks like it has a lot of embellishments. It has some pine cones on it, and these are raised and glittered, and then it's got a Santa, and this one says peace. It's kind of that dark red, almost a rust red. Not really burgundy, but not a bright Christmas red. It's just kind of a vintage red. The number is 3524584. It's a set of 4, but they're $40.99. But it's a set of 4 different ones. They all have different scenes. So this is a Santa holding a banner that says snow. And they all have these little raised, glittered pine cones. These are very pretty. Another snowman, and he's holding a little Christmas tree, and it says comfort and joy. These ornaments would make a nice gift. They just would blend with so many themes. Oh, well, that says comfort and joy, so maybe, well, I may not have, you know, when we, there must be another one, because I'm sure they're all different, so I just don't have the other one with me. But anyway, I brought 4 out. Let me get those out of the way. All right, and for some more Raz, some more, these are metal. This is a round, it's just a flat disc. It's metal and has a burlap string. The number is 3617081. It's $12.99 for a set of 2, and it says Santa's Roadside Diner. Has a little red car, and it's the same picture on the back. So it's front and back. You get 2. So the other one is a snowman, and it says Snowball Cafe, and it's the same picture on the front and back, and just a little burlap string. And again, you know, these are great ornaments because, you know, you can throw these in the box when you take them off your tree, and, you know, don't worry about them. You're not gonna break them or tear them up. They'll last till you do like me, misplace them or lose them. This is an individual ornament that's metal. It's that same size, and that's 6 inches. It's a gingerbread. It says gingerbread diner. Isn't that cute? It has a burlap string, and it has some kind of aqua. This is kind of has that old vintage look. The SKU number is 3721383, and it's only $6.99, and you buy them individually. And it's glittery, and it sort of has that. It's kind of that M&M shape. It's kind of, you know, it's a rounded. It's kind of hard to tell, I think, you know, looking at it, but it's a rounded, puffed up in the center, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now these balls, these are Raz, and it's 3723056. It's a set of 3 for $17.99, and they're glass, and they have kind of a, they're like different colors on the bottom, and then it just looks like a splash of gold paint. And it's a red and a pretty green. And it just looks like somebody just, you know, just kind of swat the paint on there. Just has a washed look. And the other color is a fuchsia. Well, I call that fuchsia. I don't know. It kind of probably depends on how you look at it. It could be purple. It could be fuchsia. I don't know. You know, if you're looking at the red, you know, so it's between a purple and a fuchsia. But just kind of something different, and it still, you know, has the color to it, that I'm kind of a multicolored look on my tree. And y'all, I brought all this home. I may not, when I get started putting it on my tree, I may have too many things and I can't use them all. These are Raz, 3523099, and it's like a chalk ball. I thought that I might want to bring in some black, maybe in some ribbon, but this looks like a chalkboard ornament. It's kind of a flat black, and it has some glittery writing, merry, bright, jolly, holly, you know, different wordings on it. And it's a set of 2. They're made out of glass. $16.50 for a set of 2. So the other one will be a little different. The other one says jingle. It's got some, looks like chalk writing on it. Jingle all the way. So there's just something, little something different. Here's some more metal, round metal, kind of that M&M shape. This is Raz, and it's 3721387, and it's $14.99, and you get a set of 2. It has a deer with some horns, and it says peace on earth and goodwill to all, and it has the pattern on the front and the back, and it has, you know, the edge is kind of a old vintage rust, not really rusty, but a dark look. And, oh, there's 2 different patterns. This one says, 'tis the season of peace. So you get 1 of each. Okay? And it also has the picture on the back. Again, these are metal. You know, they have some weight to them, but not just terribly heavy, but, you know, something that will hold up through the years. This is Raz. It's more becomes a vintage look. I love these old-fashioned pictures. 3752854. This one is glass. It's about 4 inches, and it has a picture of a little snowman couple on the front, and then on the back it's just got a picture of a basket, a little floral display. And then it's a set of 2. The number is 3752854, and the price is $12.99 for 2. And the second one is, it's a little snowman couple on a sled. It's oval shape, so it has glitter on the edge, and on the back it's an old-fashioned Christmas stocking. I love these colors. It's just kind of a vintage faded blue. This is going to be perfect for an old-fashioned look. And here's another glass ornament from Raz. This one is 3752860, and it's $12.99 for a set of 2. They're round, and I think those are about 4 inches, and it's that disc shape, that M&M-like shape, and it's got a picture of an old-fashioned Santa, and then on the back it's just got polka dots, and then some gold glitter on the edge, and then this one has the little reindeer and that pretty blue color again, and it has red polka dots on the back. So you get both of those at $12.99, a set of two. You get one of each. Most of these ornaments like this, I only brought out one set because I've got so many different ones that I didn't need more than one set. This is kind of the farmhouse look. The number is 3721377. These are also metal. These discs are 6 inches, and they have a picture on the front and on the back, and they have that kind of black old metal look edge, and they are the M&M style, which they're thick in the middle, and this got a picture of a chicken. And if Carrie was here, I'd be asking her what kind of chicken this is, because she wouldn't know. When I was a little girl, my parents had chicken houses, so we raised chickens. And anyway, so I've seen all the chickens that I want to see. But they're different patterns, and this one, it's a set of 4, and these are metal with a burlap string hanger. The number, I think, 3721377, and you get 4 for $29.50. But they're 6 inches, so that's a large ornament, and they're different animals. So there's a chicken. So there's a cow with a bow tie. I like that. Cow with a bow tie. Not something you see every day. But these will blend well. I think I'm trying to, my house kind of has a farmhouse look. Well, there's another cow. Another cow with poinsettias. And here's a horse. That's pretty. Kids will like that. A horse with red berries. And he's the same. It has a print on both sides. Okay? And here's some more. This is kind of from the Nostalgia collection from Raz. And the number is 3716367. This is a little MDF. It's just a little painted board. It's about, let's see, 4 inches, 4 by 6 inches, and it has kind of an old-fashioned peppermint candy treat with some little glitter, like some hot chocolate with some glitter. It's plain on the back and has a little grosgrain ribbon hanger, so if you wanted to write a message on the back or paint something, you could. It's a set of 2. The number is 3716367, and it's $5.99 for a set of 2. So the other one is like a little jar of peppermint candy, and it's plain on the back also. So those are a good price. I got a couple of sets of those. I think I have one more, and then I'm done. This is a set of 4, and I love these, and I chose them because I love the bear and I love the blue. They're glass balls. They're about 4 inches, and the number is 3724607. It's $32.99, but you get a set of 4, and it's a picture of a bear on skis, and it's kind of blue at the top, and it fades into like a silver on the bottom, and then there's like little raised glittery snowflakes. And they're different patterns. This one is a bear on ice skates. And this one is a bear with skis. And it looks like there's a tricycle there too, so that's cute. And one more. This one is a bear with a toboggan or sled, whatever you want to call that. But those are very cute. Just has a little silver cord, but they're glass and have that little raised snowflake Really kind of cute. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show y'all what I was going to put on my tree and kind of show it to you close up. My plan is Carrie will be here tonight, and we have a friend that's going to come over, and we're going to try to decorate my tree. We may not get it all done, but I'm going to try to film it as we go. So again, if you're just now dropping in, I appreciate your watching. This is Jeannie from Trinity Tree. Hang on. I've got my office in a mess. This is Jeannie from Trinity Tree. All the decorations that I've showed you today are on the Trinity Tree website. Now, Trinity Tree is a website that my daughter Carrie and her husband, my son-in-law David, own. They ship all over the United States. They have all kinds of seasonal decorations, a huge selection of Christmas decorations and wreath making supplies, and also, now, I didn't bring any of them today, but they also have an ornament site called Trinity Ornaments, where they sell figural glass ornaments. Now, those are the kind of ornaments that are like mouth blown and hand painted. They're collectible ornaments, not Radco. They're Inga glass, which are made in Germany, and Old World Christmas. Old World Christmas is made in China, but they're very reasonably priced. They're anywhere from like $9.99 to $25. There's some the German glass is a little higher than that, and we have some of the Joy to the World dogs too. But check that out. It's trinityornaments.com, and I hope that you'll share this link with your friends, and I appreciate your watching, and I'll get off of here and get busy and get my ornaments organized so that we'll be ready to decorate my tree after a while. Thank you. Bye-bye.